It's bizarre. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd share that all with you for no other reason than to say it. Okay, Tomas.
Who here respects a cheater? If a team full of cheaters were to win a national championship, should that title be considered legitimate? Now, the answers to these questions is pretty obvious. Everyone knows that bending the rules in order to gain a competitive edge is not only dishonest, but it's just dirty and all around wrong. Yet, in a recent investigation launched by the MLB, it was found that the Houston Astros, a professional baseball team, was actually found to be doing just this, utilizing illegal practices in order to steal pitching signs from opposing teams, and overall, just cheating their way to victory. Now, I assume that all of us here have in some way competed at some point within our lives, so it's important for us to be aware of the destructive properties that dishonesty and lack of integrity can cause in any competitive field. Since researching this topic pretty thoroughly and being a longtime baseball fan myself, I found that these events shouldn't be simply just swept under the rug or forgotten about. The way I see it, these actions have caused irreversible damage to the integrity of professional baseball, and this pain is going to continue to sting in the hearts of fans, true fans of the sport. Allow me to go into further details to what exactly took place. So, back in November, The Athletic published an article where anonymous players basically came forward as to what the Astros were doing throughout the 2017 season. Basically, a video camera was set up in their home stadium, and it was strategically placed so that a live feed of pitching signs from the catcher would be broadcast basically to their own dugout. And from there, a staff member would decipher the signs and basically bang on a trash can, and in doing so would inform the batter at the plate which pitch was going to come next. So the batter would be aware what was going to be thrown at him before he was left the pitcher's hand. So this is obviously a really bad form of cheating, especially in professional baseball. So the MLB launched an investigation of their own, and on January 13th, actually published formal punishments against the Astros. The manager and the general manager were both suspended for the 2020 season, and they were actually fired by the Astros shortly after. Furthermore, the team was fined $5 million total. Although these punishments might seem kind of severe, other people actually feel like they were a little bit too lenient on the Astros. I myself am a Dodgers fan, and in 2017, our team actually made it to the World Series, which was super exciting for me. We were inches close from winning, the national title, this big thing. We tragically lost in the last game, the 7th game, and the team that we lost to was the Astros. So looking back on that, just thinking about that loss, it becomes more devastating and heartbreaking to think that, maybe we were cheated from this victory in a way. So I hope that we can all take away from this just how toxic and degrading cheating can be as a whole. And as we leave today, let us not forget the importance of integrity. Thank you.